Hello, this is Alonzo Hall of ADH Wealth Solutions, and I've returned with another episode of Cash Commandments. Today, we're still going over the Grahm family budget. So, what we want to look here is how much annual income would you like to provide if you were no longer here? Now, we know Mr. Grahm makes $52,000 and Mrs. Grahm makes $95,000. So we're going to go over this twice to see the impact and why it's important to cover all sides of the family. So Mr. Grahm has $52,000 that he needs to cover. And how many years of income should be provided? So Mr. Grahm got hit by a bus last night and died, and his family needs money. Now, mind you, there's a baby Grahm coming into the picture. So we want to provide that for at least 25 years. Right? He also probably wants to leave Miss Grahm something to take care of her after she dies. So let's say he wants to leave 35 years. 10 years after his kids are grown, he wants to at least leave 10 years worth of his money to his wife, which is fair. How much debt would you like to pay off immediately? We're going to assume that he has zero debt. Even though we know that's not true, he has about $18,000 in liabilities. So let's go with $20,000 in debt. And how much would you like to provide for your children? So this is considering that he pays childcare, he pays for college or anything like that. Now, we know college today for most private schools is about $33,000 a year. So in 18 years, when the baby Grahm is born, it's probably going to be a little more expensive. So let's just say that it's $35,000 a year. Times 4, that's $140,000. So let's say he wants to leave $200,000. And that's just for the newborn baby Grahm. So, moving forward, how many children require college funding? Well, one. So we're going to add that child. What is their current age? We're going to say they're 1. And what type of school would you like for this child to go to? And we'll say we want them to go to a private school. We want them to go to the best schools of all, correct? Then we'll add next. And how much would you like to set aside for an emergency fund? Let's say this is something, everything hits the fan, Mrs. Grahm loses her job. So let's say he wants to set aside $20,000 for an emergency fund. And how much personal life insurance does he already have? He has $400,000 worth of personal life insurance with Prime America. So simply for replacing his income, he still needs an additional $1 million worth of life insurance. His child care and debt to pay off is $22,000. I'm sorry, $220,000. His college fund would be $212,000. His emergency fund would be an additional $20,000, and his burial cost would be $20,000. Subtracting the $400,000 of life insurance that he currently has, Mr. Grahm still needs $1.336 million worth of life insurance. And this is just for Mr. Grahm. The next time we come back, I'm going to go over the budget and what we do for Mrs. Grahm, because two things happen when a person dies. Their presence goes away, which you can never bring back, but their income goes away, which you'll need help replacing. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can always call my 24-hour hotline, 212-470-9932, or email me at alonzohall374@gmail.com. With that being said, Black Lives Matter, one love, I'm out.